Let's go.
Welcome. If you're going out to buy any products, such as vitamins, protein powders, anything pertaining to your health, and you're really serious about getting healthy, you want to make sure that you're getting maximum benefits on whatever it is you're buying, I'm going to help you with just a few of the products that I buy that I have learned off of YouTube. That's where I get my information from. Sometimes I read it in a book or a magazine, and if I do, I look it up and I see if it's true. So, I have a few products that are really my favorites. These are the ones. Sorry about that. My phone fell. So I have a few products I'd like to share with you, and it's like a shortcut. If I show you these products and show you what the key ingredients are, then you'll know what works. That's why I like YouTube. It's people do their research, doctors, healthcare practitioners, they do all the research for us so that we can get all the benefits we can. And I really do appreciate it. I also enjoy buying it, using it, and then sharing it with you. Keep in mind that this is not a commercial. I'm not paid to show products and tell people what to buy. I don't tell people what to buy, actually. This is just letting you know what I'm buying and how I learned about it and how it has improved my health, and hopefully it can help you in your search for certain foods, certain vitamins, certain powders, because I do searching on YouTube as well, and that's because I don't know what I'm buying. Half the time I get to the health food store or the supermarket and I'm like, I don't really know what to look for. I know I need this, but maybe I should just do a little research first to find out what I should be buying. What kind should I be buying? Is there a key ingredient in there I should look out for? How much do I have to spend? How long do I have to take it? What do I pair it with? So all that information is always available. And I always like to mention that this is definitely not a commercial. I haven't been on YouTube that long anyway. This is Faith, Food, and Fun Over 50 with the Joyce sisters. My sister and I have this channel together, and we're not popular in that sense that we're getting sponsored or they're asking us to do commercials. But so all these products are just my personal products that I'm using, and I'm sharing that with you. I just found this one out the other day. Actually, I would say a couple weeks ago. Lion's Mane. This is for my struggle with ADHD. A lot of good reviews about this product. I haven't tried it. I don't know how it's going to affect me, but I'm going to give it a shot. And key ingredient in Lion's Mane is fruiting bodies. Lion's Mane can come from two sources. It can come from, I forget the name of the word. It's a long word. I'm going to get the word. One moment. Mycelium would be the word. There's no mycelium in this. This is just 100% of the fruiting bodies. And the fruiting body is a lion's mane mushroom is white with like white furry things coming out of it. So the top of the mushroom is where all the benefits are. So that's why I had to do some research and find out, okay, if I'm going to take this for ADHD, I want the best product. I want to know if it's really going to work. So I'm not sure, haven't tried it yet. I am going to be trying it. So what I did is I also started reading the reviews. What are people saying about this? And a lot of positive feedback on Amazon. So I thought, okay, I'll order it. I'll give it a try. Apparently, mycelium it's okay to take, and I'm not knocking it down or any company down. But what I'm saying is, I want the most. I want the best. I want potency. I want it to work. I need it to work. So mycelium is the bottom of the mushroom that doesn't give as much potency as the fruiting body that is on top of the mushroom. So for lion's mane, I recommend, not recommend, I can't, you make your own choice. I will suggest that taking one with Fruiting Body would probably be the better way to go. But again, I haven't tried my product. I'm yet to do that, and then I'll get back to you on that one. But Fruiting Body is the key ingredient here. B12. So the ingredient that I learned to stay away from when buying B12 is a very tough word to pronounce. So I'll just put it up here on the screen. Now this word, cyanocobalamin, something like that. Actually, I was learning that it's not that good for our cells, our blood cells. So whenever I'm choosing B12, the best way for me to find a good one is methylcobalamin. That one is better, as I just showed you in the description. That one is better, and that's the one that I buy. I get 2,500 milligrams, and I am seeing a difference. So I don't know the exact details of it. I'd have to do the research again, but this was a few years back. I heard this in a few different videos and in an article that the cyanocobalamin in B12 might not be that healthy for us. So if you are a person who's needing to take B12, just take that into consideration and do a little research yourself. Talk to your doctor, talk to the pharmacist, but get some research done before you just start taking B12. It would be very wise. Now, I've also been taking magnesium, and this one is with biglycinate. So the biglycinate in the magnesium is what helps the magnesium absorb into the body. And that is exactly what I needed. And I paid, how much did I pay for this? I got this for $37.99, and I got how many? 250 vegan capsules are in here. And I also see the difference. In fact, I always slept good at night. Now I sleep even better, like even deeper. When I take it, I start getting tired immediately. I pair this with my vitamin D, some zinc, and K2s, and I mentioned that in another video. But this is the key word, biglycinate. You know, all these words make me think when holistic doctors and doctors, also regular doctors, when they're doing their studies and they are, you know, looking at their material and their reading, they got to, not only do they got to study and memorize the functions of the body, and then study and memorize what will help, what drugs or what healthy things will help the body function. Then they got to learn how to pronounce all these things. And every time I see these big names, I think about that. I said, wow, that must be quite a bit to memorize. So that's hard work, very, very hard work. That's why I'm grateful for getting information on YouTube. I look for no soy when I'm choosing a protein powder because I've been known to have fibroids, and that's what my doctor told me. And I don't want any soy in my protein powder. I eat enough soy in some junk food that I have just recently cut out, but don't want to add the extra to my body when I'm trying to get healthy. So if I'm buying a protein powder, I just eliminate the soy. That's my preference. Some people take it with soy, and you know, that's up to them. But for me, I did hear it does cause fibroids, and I do have them, and so that was just enough for me to make that change. So this is Perfect Protein. This is the one I buy quite often, and it's got the coconut, quinoa, brown rice, cocoa, and of course, just to the side, it has all the valuable information that I appreciate. It's vegan, non-GMO, pea protein free, dairy free, gluten free. The sugar's by stevia. Oh, sugar and stevia free. Well, I didn't know that. How come I never noticed that? I don't know, but that's good to know also. And it is soy free. So key ingredients and some ingredients that are not in certain products are just as equally important. I'm moving along to apple cider vinegar. This I bought, the first time I bought apple cider vinegar was maybe about 10 years ago. I bought it at a grocery store. I just saw apple cider vinegar, no name brand, and I picked it up. And I was taking it by the teaspoons. I thought that I was doing my body some justice until I came across a video that talked about apple cider vinegar with mother. And I thought, with mother? What's that mean? So here it is here. It's a good apple cider vinegar when it's bought like this, also non-GMO, and unpasteurized. And so the mother will be what you see at the bottom of the bottle here. It is good bacteria and yeast, and it forms during the process of fermentation. That is what I learned, and that's why I buy it. So a lot of people, when they're doing making health drinks that we see on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, the apple cider vinegar drink with the turmeric and the black pepper, that's a popular drink that I see on social media all the time. But all these drinks are coming with apple cider vinegar that has the mother in it. So I am very glad that I learned that, because I wasn't buying it properly at one time. And like I said, we want our products to work. So it is good to always just do a little bit of research and just find out the best way to go, which can happen so often. We can just end up buying the wrong thing all the time and think that we're getting the ultimate health benefits. Like I used to, I think I bought sauerkraut once. I bought it hearing that it's good for us because I was looking for the iodine that is in sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is apparently loaded with iodine, in which we really need. And I wasn't buying it correctly. I came to learn that sauerkraut is something that we should buy raw and unpasteurized and organic. And then I will get the benefits of iodine. So I thought, okay, I'll just go to the supermarket, grab a bottle, a jar of sauerkraut and eat it. But no, there was actually a way to buy it, a certain kind to buy. And I did go to the health food store. They had it right there and it worked out. I've been taking it with 2 boiled eggs and I do see a difference actually right away. For some reason, I think the B vitamins in the eggs, and the sauerkraut with the iodine, for some reason I feel very satisfied. I'm not a person that feels satisfied after I eat. I eat something and I'm still hungry, or I'm hungry an hour later. But I feel very satisfied. It's a very small portion, and I feel like I got some nutrients in me. Like my energy's going well. I feel like I have some nutrients inside. I'm functional. So I know that learning about how I need to be taking things properly is definitely working. The next one I wanted to show you is the Organica Enhanced Collagen Protein Powder that I take. And here we will find a key ingredient for me is grass-fed. I want it from a grass-fed cow, since I'm looking to improve my joint health and improve my skin, the elasticity on my skin. I want good joints. I want to be stronger. So Organica is a brand that I like buying because of the grass-fed cow in there. Mind you, there are all other companies out there, but this one is affordable for me. Remember, I talk about buying things that are affordable, and I got this big one here. 500 grams for about $41 on Amazon, and that's a really good deal. So when I buy it in a grocery store or health food store, I pay a little bit more for the smaller bottle. So I got this as a good deal. Just been taking it for about a week. Don't see a difference yet. Did see other products. They were not grass-fed cow. They had other things in them. You can get collagen powder with just about anything in it. Matcha tea, There was one that had the hyaluronic acid. Then there was one that had, what else did they have in it? I can't remember. But there, if you go on Amazon or go to the health food store or even at the grocery store, you'll see the collagen powder, and you'll see all different types, and you get the one that suits you. I got just ordinary with just an ordinary one. I didn't want any add-ons. I take enough vitamins. I'm taking enough things for my health, so just the regular organic cow powder for me was gonna is gonna work just fine. Spirulina, chlorella, and wheatgrass are loaded with B vitamins. No, wait, wheatgrass I'm not too sure, but spirulina has a lot of B vitamins in there, and that was the key ingredient for me. So if I'm getting a green smoothie, I want to see spirulina in there because I lack Bs. I need as much B from different sources that I can get, and that's why I buy it. And I just simply mix it up with some frozen fruit. You can make it all different ways, as we all know. You can make smoothies any way you like, but just putting this into my diet, if I'm not making a salad that day or something, like I mentioned in other videos, it's worth it for me. And it's very inexpensive. I get it at my grocery store, and I put it on my point card, and I get dollars and cents off when I'm doing my groceries because I'm buying these things. Or even if I buy it at a pharmacy, and I'm also getting dollars and cents off with point cards over there. So I shop around. I don't buy every product that I like on Amazon. I shop around. If Amazon doesn't have the price I like, I go into the pharmacy. If the pharmacy doesn't have the price I like, I go into the grocery store, because there are ways to get around buying something at a good budget. And it's good just to know, like if I'm in a grocery store and I'm there to buy, I made a grocery list, but I'm there to buy just a few things, I will say, look, I know this grocery store has a health food section. I'm not here to buy anything healthy, but I'm just going to check out the prices to keep things in mind. I just want to look. And most of the time when I look, they have something on sale. Now, I may not need it at that time, but because it's on sale, I will buy it. So that also helps with the budget. And I'll do the same thing at the pharmacy, or even if I'm going to the store for someone I'm working for and they say, oh, can you get me this while you're at the pharmacy? I'll look around to see if any of the products I like buying are on sale. Health products like vitamins or anything like that. And I get them in all different places. Walmart is another place to get vitamins at. They have some good vitamins there. So everything is affordable. It's just shopping around and knowing the stores, knowing the stores and getting a good general idea when things do go on sale. And grocery stores with health food sections, now that is very handy and very helpful, because you might be like a family, you got your kids, you're doing your groceries, and you're like, oh, I forgot to get that protein. And it's hard when it's only found somewhere else. So then you're doing your groceries and you're like, oh yeah, but they have a health food section. And you may not pick up the same brand that you normally use, but they have a brand, something like it, and just as good. You can just grab it. That happens to me all the time. So that is why I just go around looking in different places. Another thing I like about the grocery stores is I noticed that they're changing over the years. They're bringing in healthy products to really try to help people with their groceries, because we're talking about health all the time. We're always talking about it on social. Every time I'm on social media, I see a new drink or I see a new recipe, and I discover new things like that, especially TikTok and Instagram. That's so filled with that. I mean, it's easy to learn how to be a cook today. We can all learn how to be a cook. We're not reading them in books like we used to. We had cookbooks in the older times. We still have cookbooks today, but I don't hear of too many people using cookbooks. The only one I know using a cookbook actually is my sister. She does buy them and she does read her recipes, but I don't see it often. And I'm a house cleaner. I'm in people's homes all the time. I don't see cookbooks lying around like I used to. So I can tell that we have changed so much. So now we're becoming a society that's just grabbing everything we can on social media on how to be healthy, how to do this, how to do that, how to do this, how to do that. And that's where it all is. But so the supermarkets are really catching on to all of that, and they're changing the way they're selling their food, and they're putting a health section for frozen foods and whole not whole grains, non-GMO sections and health sections where you can get your vitamins and have the proteins and so we just see what kind of shopping world we're living in now, and it's a little better. In that sense, it's a little better. So the last one I'll show you for key ingredient is the cinnamon, and the key ingredient is sea lime. That's the key ingredient. That can be consumed every day in any amount you want. It's not dangerous for our health like cassia cinnamon, which you find in most grocery stores. It's cheaply made, it's common, it's sold everywhere. Now, I had that on another video, but without further explanation. The reason why cassia cinnamon is not good to consume in large amounts and having it every day is because there is a chemical in there, and the chemical is called crunamine, and that chemical can damage our liver. So taking cheap cinnamon from grocery stores is just not good if you're taking it for weight loss drinks, or you're putting it in baked goods and you're just having it in your coffee every day. Really not the best way to go. So if you are a person who really likes to take cinnamon every day, just take it with sea lime. It's really not that expensive. You can get it in a stick or you can get it in powder form. And I've been doing the sea lime in the stick. I bought a small one, cost me about $6. Can't go wrong with that. That's it. There's always a way to learn something. And I actually learned that watching a video about cinnamon, and I went into the comments and somebody said, yeah, but cinnamon damages the liver. And that struck up a curiosity to me. And I said, why would cinnamon damage our liver? So I started doing some research on Google, and sure enough, it was there. And, somebody makes a comment about something, it doesn't always mean that it's true. So I really do look it up to see, is this true, or what's this person saying? And that's why I really do like reading comments. Even when I'm watching a health video and somebody is speaking about something about my health, something I can take to benefit my health, something I don't take, I go right into the comment section and I just want to see what people are saying about this, because sometimes it doesn't happen too often, but sometimes the comment section is more knowledgeable than the video itself. And it turns out that I learn more in the comments than I do from the actual video. A lot of people have videos out there about cinnamon. They talk about cinnamon all the time. Cinnamon's all over social media, especially because it's included in drinks like turmeric and pepper that I'd mentioned before for weight loss. So people are just consuming cinnamon, but not really knowing what kind of cinnamon you should be taking. And I learned that years later. Mind you, I wasn't taking cinnamon every day anyway, but that was years later. And like I said, after reading the comments, and I learned that, and I thought, So when I did find out on Google that cassia, I think it's cassia or cassius, I'll just put the word up here. The cinnamon was the last one that I wanted to show you all. And right now it is very late at night. I'm about to turn in. You probably noticed that I'm looking pretty tired. So I went up and then I went down and I went up and I went down. But hope this video was enjoyable for you. Just want to mention that in anything that we take, I believe in taking things in moderation, not consuming nothing every day, not even my vitamins. I was thinking about that the other day, to maybe not take them on the weekend and just take them during the week. So I don't believe that, everyone's different. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a healthcare practitioner. I'm just an ordinary person who's interested in learning about food, nutrition, and anything that is health related. I'm interested in that. But I don't have a certificate. I don't have a PhD, nothing like that. I just share information here on YouTube, and this is also the platform I use to learn it. So I just glad that you stayed with me from the beginning to the end in this video. And you can leave me a comment. You can like, share, and subscribe. And just keep in mind that whenever you're looking for any product, research it first. You know, don't just buy anything just because it's cheap. You might pay $1 more, but it could be a lifetime of benefits for your health. And, you know, we cut one thing out that's not good for us to buy something that is very good for us and add the dollar from what wasn't good for us to the value of what is good for us. There's always a way to get around something, and that's what I try to do. And I've been doing a diet lately. It's been working. I really cut down a lot because I have some upcoming videos to do, videos about sugar, carbs, fats. I just want to get more and more into this, but I really want to be setting an example by being healthy. You know, when you see me, say, oh, I like what she has to say. She's looking pretty healthy for her age, not overweight and talking about food, health, and nutrition while I'm eating chocolate bars on the side. That's not going to work. So that's what I wanted to share with you all, family and friends, and you who's watching right now, wherever you're watching from. God bless you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos. The next video will be Sister Kim. I don't know what she has in mind, but like I always say, she has something good in mind. And stay tuned for that. See you in the next video. Bye for now.